Hello. Oh boy, that's not picking up. Where are you? Okay, that's good. Good start. The music is in fact not working. Okay, yeah, it's just not picking up Spotify. All right. That's good. Okay, well, I don't know why it's not picking up Spotify now. It registers Spotify, it's just not reading it. Hmm, that's good. Why you no worky? Oh, that's weird. I don't know why that's just not working. Hello? No. Okay, it's just decided to not pick up. Okay. All right. I guess I'll just check the live notification. Sweet. All right, glad that worked at least. Still kind of a bother that it's just not picking that up. Just turn that off then. Okay, that backfired. Okay. Yes, I'm good at this whole streaming thing. All right. Let's see. Okay, good. We have we have Elden Ring audio. It's really scuffed though. Why are you scuffed? That was the wrong button. Okay. Why is why are you so smushed? Oh, it's reading all of my PC. Okay, let's do game capture. Oh boy. Okay. I cannot type. Although that's not new. Capture specific window, Elden Ring. Okay, there we go. Luckily for me, Elden Ring is already limited to 1920 by 1080p. So it just fits nice and snug. Although it is above everything. Hold on. Nope. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. We are there. We have done it. Okay, there we go. So now we have an Elden Ring. Very nice Elden Ring capture. Guess I should probably make a tweet about being live. That might be good. Hey, it doesn't pick up my browser. That means I did it right for once. Okay, I'm just gonna make an announcement real quick. Just letting people know, hey, we're live. Because I'm streamer. Turn on notifications. Okay. We're live. Playing Elden Ring. New game of. Wait, no. We'll change that to build because saying new game confused people last time, and I don't want to do it again. New build of chat's choice. Hey, I finally have the pinned channels thing. Wow. Oh, that's cool. That took forever. All right. Let's just go channel. There we go. Snag that. There we go. Snag that. Alright, I can see my stream on Twitch, and it is not dead. That's that's good. The tag is right. My tags are right. That's cool. Alright, good news. Good news, it's not just broken. Yay. Okay. So, I guess the question is we need people here to run a poll, because this is a new game of chat's choice. We can't really, I don't know what chat's choice is if we have one chat. But that's fine. Let's see. Trying to think of like what builds I haven't done yet. Because I've done, my main is a strength build, then I have a dex build, or I guess samurai build is more specific. So I have a samurai build as like a second mid game build. I did just beat Godric on it, so yeah, so that's kind of far along. I do have an intelligence build. That's very early game. I think I just started that one with an astrologer. So I haven't started with most of these characters. I started with Wretch on my strength build. I have not done Confessor or Prisoner, or Prophet, Bandit, Hero, Warrior, or Vagabond. So I haven't done most of these characters, but that is a good point. I am in fact not drawing men. I'm sorry to disappoint. I forgot that was there, but hello. There we go. Hold on. Fixing my status. Fighting men. There you go. Fucking hands. And there we go. I can use an Elden Ring, like an Elden Ring emote too. There we go. Okay, fighting men. All right. So I guess the only concern now is that one of my friends, Helen. Hello, Helen. Just hop on in here. I'll fight you on stream. All right. Well, I guess since y'all are here, I guess I'll just let you guys be the choice for the poll. Uh, hmm. We have a couple ways to do this. One way would be to see, like, do I want to bonk? Thank you for the bonk. One way would be to, let's see, let me go to create a dashboard here. Fair. Well, I was thinking, like, we could either just do a meme build, like you guys just name a build, and I will try to make that as strong as possible, or what I'll do is I'll just like have you guys pick a starter class, and then I'll just try to enhance that build however it is. So like, it's controls. Hello, Quark. Hello. Welcome in. I still need to fix the volume on that announcement, apparently. It's also not the right GIF or sound. Yeah, I think Stream Elements just broke on that one, but you know. So, like, let's see. So we have dual wielder. Thank you, Helen. Goes well. OBS decided to delete itself off my computer when I was getting ready to stream, so I had to completely do that again. But we're back. Now we're just trying to decide on what build I should do, because the thing that won the poll was build of chat's choice. But you know, yeah, OBS isn't great. I had 2 versions installed, but then I got yelled at for having the Steam version installed, so I uninstalled it. But you know, all right. Let's see. So I guess I'll just do a poll. Not no. Okay, apparently nothing is working. Heck yeah. I can't really do chat's choice if I can't let chat pick. It's kind of an issue. Clip. Leaderboard. Let's see. What's Steam Kid? Okay, now I'm just doing stream stuff, I guess. And also OBS was also not picking up lo-fi music. It just wasn't picking up Spotify. It's still doing that? Yeah. I have lo-fi running in the background. It has just decided not to work, which is really cool. Audio output capture. Let me just try creating a new audio output capture. Okay, well that just genuinely did not work. Awesome. Okay. Audio output. I'm making just a new audio capture. Device. Um, I forgot I did not split Spotify to its own thing. So, but now the question is, why is it picking up? Like, why is it picking up? Because evidently we have game sound. Like, you can hear that. But for some reason, you just cannot hear Spotify. Me. If I can't get it to work, I'll just get going. I'll just get past this so I'm not spending a bunch of time trying to fix this if it's just not gonna work. Okay, so apparently even Sonar isn't picking it up. That's weird. Why is... Check to see if I have a background program running, because I know of one that always likes to run and just screw up everything. I don't. Okay. Yeah, I have no clue why it's not picking up Spotify. Oh well. Let's see. Let me... Wow, that's so sad we don't have a Elden Ring audio equalizer. Oh well. Okay. So I guess we're just gonna not have that. Oh well. Polling. Yay, okay, I can still create a poll. Okay, what build do we do? 5 minutes. Alright, so I'll just put in the names of the builds and then have their stats up. Vagabond Hero. Can't remember all of them. Let's see. Bandit, Astrologer, Prophet. Astrologer. I definitely should have had this set up before, but I am a wonderful streamer. That is entirely sarcastic. I am very new to this. But we're getting through it. Okay, Samurai Prisoner Confessor, and I know the last one is Wretch. Okay. Samurai Prisoner. Oop. Prisoner Confessor Wretch. That's not how you spell that. Alright, I'm realizing now, I'm hoping that's not like a TOS term, but you know, too late. Alright. Okay, poll is up. I just couldn't run it on, like, through chat, because Stream Element Spot does not want to exist on my stream. Because, you know, I didn't do a test run before I just started. So, so it is now, should be below the stream, where, like, the sound redeems and whatnot are. If that doesn't get, if that's like a, if there's a tie, I'll just flip a coin between the two, and if we have like no like no actual outcome, then I will simply spin a wheel. I guess I know Helen said it as a joke, but I think it'd be pretty funny if I ran Minesweeper while the poll was going. Uh, Problem is I don't. I guess I'm just using Google Solitaire. That's fine. Okay, now I just gonna change this to PC. There we go. Okay. Oop, that's the wrong one. Okay, there we go. So we're just gonna run, do a couple rounds of Minesweeper while we wait. Maybe. Google Minesweeper. Hello. There we go. Okay. That is so loud. Yeah, we're muting that. All right. So let's see. So we're just gonna. I used to do a lot of Minesweeper. So I'm just gonna go for it, I guess. Uh, I used to, in my chemistry class for high school, I used to actually just sit there and I would speedrun Minesweeper. It wasn't great. It was half of this quote unquote speedrun was just guessing. Was just guessing really bad. Because, there was, yeah, no, I didn't mean to click that one. Okay, well. So, it's only like a 5 minute poll, so it won't be going for too long. I just figured, yeah, I mean, like, 2 minutes left already. So, right, I'll just have something going while we wait for the poll to run. I always got messed up at those. Always, where it was like, I don't even know how to describe that in a way that would make sense. It's just, those are just misleading. Okay, so that one has to be one there, one there. That's, I'm trying to rush. I don't know, I don't, like, I guess having the timer up is just making my brain like, oh yeah, you need to go fast because you want to win one before the timer goes, but that's like entirely whatever. I don't care. This is just to have something going while we wait. So all of those are bad. These two. So that one wasn't a bomb. That one was. Yep. Okay, there it is. Yep. This is you can probably guess I was never the greatest at Minesweeper. All right. Okay, so that one's all good. One there, that one there. Okay. That one needs to be one there, so that one's safe. Two, so that one's safe, that one's safe. These are all fine. Three, that one's bad. That one's good. Four, so we got one, two, yeah, so it has to be these four, which is cool. Like that. Has to be one there. That doesn't give me anything, actually. Boy. Loved getting these kind of scenarios. Oh, that was... Alright, that worked out nicely. Okay. So we'll just do all those. Those guys. Has to be those. 2, 3. So these two are safe. 4, these are safe. Those are 3. That's safe. That one's safe. Okay, so those are all good. That one has to be one there. Because that one's okay. That one's already got 2 in it, so that one's safe. That one's bad. Oh, that's 5. Okay, that's great. Okay, so to get that one to have 2, you have to have one there. That means that one's okay. All these are okay. For 2, you need to have one there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all of these are bad. That works out. Minesweeper, like for the best possible. Dang it! Okay, that was a risk. Should not be taking risks on Minesweeper. You really don't need to. The best possible tiles to get are the like Oh, sweet. Yeah, I need to get stream elements fixed. That's a really bad way to run a poll because nobody sees it. Oh well, I'll just be spinning a wheel. Yeah, you don't like trying to rush in Minesweeper is bad, just because there's. Um, I've never actually looked this one up before. Hold on, I'm just gonna do this and then just talk. You never need to rush because everything you need will be there in front of you. All right, wheel decide. There it is. Okay. All right. Now I have to retype that list. Probably should not have closed that poll because now I have to look at all of them again. Oh boy. Okay. Vagabond, warrior, hero. Vagabond, warrior, hero. Sorry, I wish I had music going. Feels kind of bland since I don't. Bandit. Is that astrologer? I have to wait for it to tap. Bandit, astrologer, prophet. Samurai. Astrologer. Prophet. Samurai. I do, of course, have bias towards this. I would absolutely love to do a strength or a samurai build again, because those are my favorites. Prisoner, confessor, wretch. Okay. Plus I know prisoner, confessor, wretch. Okay. Plus I know where some good stuff is for both of those builds. So actually, I don't need to embed the wheel. I mean, I could embed the wheel, but I really don't need to. My wheel changes. Okay, I'm just gonna use my PC thing again. Okay, here we go. That's an ad. Yay. Go away. Okay, so here's my wheel of all the Elden Ring classes. Whichever one I get, I will simply be trying to make that as strong as possible. Okay, there we go. So, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I've played it before. Doesn't matter if I know where things are. Whatever I get is what I get. So, prisoner. Okay. Good question. I don't. To be honest, I don't exactly know what that entails. I don't know like what a prisoner is maximized for, other than being a step above a wretch. It's like a magic swordsman. It looks like, because he's got some intelligence and some dex. So okay, magic swordsman. Great. Yay, that's a whole man. Okay. Not gonna do any body customization because I really don't care. Um, since my main class is Goose, I'm just gonna name this guy Goose Caboose. All right. Yo, Pep. Hello. How are you? It's good to see you. I just rolled for a random build in Elden Ring, and I have never done this build before. So, I didn't mean to do what I just did.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
I'm just gonna let. It's going great, actually. I'm surprised my internet's holding up. I am very, very intrigued as to how this is going to go. I've never done a magic swordsman build before.
Elden Ring was shattered.
So, this should be an experience for everybody. Stop.
Across the fog.
Window.
The lands between.
Windows keeps screwing up my screen setup. Stop it. Curse you, Windows, trying to make things easy to use.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found.
Okay. So I'm just gonna let at least the first cutscene go through.
The Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
Or at least let the first one go through, just because it's cool. It's storytelling. If you haven't seen it before, it's fun to watch.
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering.
Cool stuff.
A war from which no lord arose.
It's the fire giant sitting there.
A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished,
It's not a good noise, sir.
ye
Sorry.
dead, who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all who lost grace. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the death-led companion. Fear, the loathsome death-eater. And Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
Alright, there you go. There's your lore dump.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Woo. Alright, we did it. Oh yeah, and I have the Ultimate Edition, so I get the ring pose because that's necessary. Alright. There we go. Alright. Okay. So, once again, have never done a prisoner build before. What do we start with Glint Blade. Ooh. That's cool. Okay. And just to preface this, I'm not really going for any major secrets. I have a weapon in mind I'm going to get pretty early on, but I also am in no way, shape, or form good enough to beat this first boss. I will give it an earnest attempt, but it's a good old college try, that's about it. I know there's some some cool areas around here, but yeah, I'm just, once again, I've never even used the Glint Blade before, so no clue how this is gonna go. Interesting. Okay. Wrong. Oh, hey. There you go. There's your good old college try, Chad. You know what? I was so focused on trying to just use Glint Blade, I just rolled off the edge. Okay. Yeah, you know, I said I'm nowhere near good enough to beat that first boss. And I can't even beat him when you get back to him in like in Stormvale Castle or whatever. I don't know. Hello, horse. I guess I'll just let the cutscenes go through. I mean, I've seen them all 3 or 4 times, but
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
look at that. Supposed to like kind of be a lore dump, like
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Look, it's supposed to be like some kind of lore dump, like, oh, it's me, I'm the last tarnished, but like it shows your character standing there at the cliff. Like, Also, I totally have a bunch of fortune on my side, wearing a, a prisoner helmet that's basically been welded to my face. There we go. Okay, we in it to win it. And I know that Flint Blade is pretty swag. I didn't. Oh, I didn't pick a starting item. Oh, I'm a fool. Okay, well, good start. Yay! Did a lot of damage for me having like some armor to start with. Oh well. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of just want to turn off in-game hints. That was absurd. That was not even like a power attack. Let's see how this is with this. That's cool. Okay. I'm already liking Flint Blade. This is cool. Okay. I'm down for the magic swordsman build. I thought about doing that before, but I didn't. Sick 'em. That's cool. I'm down for this. Sweet. Okay. So, oh. Hey there, bud. Alright. This is going to take a little bit of getting used to. Once again, never done this before. Nerd. Come on. Okay, that's not at all what I was hoping you were going to do. Come on. Oh, good. Hey, there we go. Okay. I was like, I don't even know if I could break his stance with a rapier. I genuinely had no idea. What you call this? Impaling. No, that's the name of the move. No. Oh, it's the S-stock. Okay. Gotcha. I really think it's cool that you can buy all of these starting weapons from the Wandering Merchants. So like if you want to completely change up your build after everything, you totally could. That was also that was the power move. Let's see what the I really thought that just like whiffed or something. I guess I'm just a little having a strong. I guess I'm also still trying to figure out like how exactly I want to do this, because I know my goal was to be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna maximize this build. So I guess I don't know if that means I want to stick with like the exact same type of weapons and everything, or if that just means was just for like cheese. That was like Dark Souls 2, freaking Dragon Rider, whatever his name was. Dragon. Dark Souls 2 was actually the first Dark Souls game I ever played. I don't even know if I said Dark Souls 2 the first time. I'm just losing my marbles. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 was the first Souls-like game I ever actually played. Because my friend had it, and he was like, "Hey, get Dark Souls 2 so we can play together." And then I did. I got it on PS3. And hence this was in middle school, so we were not the brightest. He's like, "Cool, I left my summon sign." He's like, "Yeah, I left my summon sign outside one of these arenas." And I'm like, "Awesome." So I went there, and it was not there. I tried to level up, and I don't have any mill woman. I was like, "Oh, it's not there." I mean, are you sure? So I sent him a picture of my TV because, screenshots were annoying. PlayStation 3. And he was like, "Oh, that's weird. Are you connected to multiplayer?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So we did some testing, and we realized that he had the Scholar of Sin DLC, and I did not. So I went back out. I traded in that copy for a Scholar of Sin edition, and because that was easier than buying a DLC. And then I came back and I booted up my save and everything.
Oh,
and came back.
yes. Come to the lands between. Of course, you and foot without gun. You are fate.
Thou art maidenless. You are fated to die at absurdity. Yeah, like we realized that I didn't have the DLC, so I went and got it and came back, and well, turns out my internet was too bad, still is, to actually connect to anyone online. So I didn't get very far in Dark Souls 2 because I was kind of disappointed that I couldn't, hang out with my homie. But I do very much remember the cheese and like the first major boss, which is like the Dragon Rider or whatever. You get the Dragon Blades or the Dragon Great Bow from him. And what you do is you literally just like, you had a little arena. It was just in like a mini Coliseum looking thing. And you would, you could just go in. It was a little walkway that led to the circular platform that was surrounded basically by a moat. And what you could do is his first attack, if you maintain distance, he would just do a charge attack at you. What you could do is you could just stand near the edge and he would do his charge attack, and if you're able to dodge at the right time, he would just charge right off the edge of the map, like right off the edge of the arena, and just plummet to his death. And you would get his souls, you would get all of his drops, and then so you could just go get the Dragon Twin Blades as your first major weapon in the game, and it was absurd. Yeah, it was a meme, to be honest. Like, pretty sure it was just like a genuine meme in the Dark Souls community, was to just go do that. But I think they did patch it pretty soon after I started doing it, which was lame. Ow. Turn off new game bits. Minimize the amount of damage. So I don't really have a direction to go. I'm not really following a path of any kind, if you couldn't tell. I mean, normally people go here and then follow the path up, because that's kind of how they direct you. Or even talk to the merchant and buy some stuff, but I want to go in here first. I can't remember, like, I don't really do, like, stance break weapon builds. Like any kind of S-stock or impaling build of any kind. So I'm really just winging it. I do hate this area, I will be honest, because the little gargoyles piss me off. Okay. Aha! Okay. And like 67 runes for that? Really? That just feels mean. Okay, so apparently I can do that. That's cool. This is why we do like stance break. worst case, I just look up some cool. I forgot I have to go to the area. Summoning pool. Yay! I'm not online. Oh. Kill that guy. Ah, rude. I do this now. Fight. Alright. Okay. No thanks. So I'm just gonna go over here. I'm gonna forget that's there. I always forget that's there, and now we run right into it. It's not enough time. It's okay, you follow me here. Heard him, just didn't know where he was. That's the wrong button. In fact. Ay, 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 ay. There we go. There we go. Okay, once again, not the best thing. Remember, we stole a fun. Gloom! Hello! How are you? Did that. Okay, there we go. Timing for this is a total pain. Aha! This is how you cheese all the gargoyles out of this area. Even though they're made of rock, they still die to fire for some reason. So, that should not have. No, to be honest, that scared me. That should not have scared me, but it did. There you go. Okay. Let's get down off the wall. Oh, okay, that was just me in the game. I did not know I could do like half my turn, but I did. Okay. No, you. Hello. Ow. My entire face. Actually, no, it's not. I'm in a box. I am in a metal work. Yeah. Since I can't do the pull properly, it was not noticed. So I just spun a wheel. This really feels like there should be a way to like put this in the floor, because there's a kind of floor. I guess I'm silly goofy. That's like up here or something. But oh well. Yeah, so I spun a wheel and I got a prisoner. So I'm doing a magic swordsman build. So we'll just see how this goes. Let's do it. Oh, nerd. Okay. I no longer have any healing, and there's still a lot of gargoyles. So, to be honest, I might just dip. A very, very valid strategy in Dark Souls is to just leave. And this is not Dark Souls, but it's Elden Ring. Same thing. So, yeah, if you do not have the capacity to fight in an area, just go. Because I really don't want to lose 1,500 souls early game. So I'm actually going to go and get the ability to level up, because I have not done that yet. Because my first playthrough, genuinely first playthrough, I've played Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 before. I've not beat all of them, but I beat 3. I actually haven't beaten 1 or 2, because it's been so long since I played them. Played them both in middle school, so that's probably part of it. But, yeah, my first run through of Elden Ring was a Wretch strength build. So, you start with all of your stats at 10 and a club. And first thing I did was looked up what are some good strength build weapons, and well, they said the best one in the game is a greatsword, and you can get that in Caelid, which is the literally, if you go on the map, it's over here. It's like right here on the map. So it's really easy to get to, as long as you don't try to fight everything, because that's something else. Elden Ring is very humbling, if nothing else. Really, really quickly teaches you that not every enemy can be beat if you can see them. That's right. So, a lot of enemies can be beat. Well, I mean, every enemy can be beat at any point in the game. If you can access them, you can kill them. However, not every enemy should be fought like that. Because a lot of them will just trample you to death. Just to be honest. There are a lot of enemies that will kill you so fast. There's some enemies that look massive and terrifying, because that's what software does best. But you can still absolutely floor them. It's very funny, especially if you have a strength build. Because if you're using a colossal weapon, which is what the greatsword is, it's actually a reference to Berserk. It's his greatsword, so it's like 50% taller than you are, and you need like 38 strength or 40 strength or something to wield it. It's just absurd. But it basically stance breaks anybody. It's awesome. I love it. That's why it's my main build. That's why I'm the first in the game. Bonk. Okay, for some reason I thought that was the follow notification. I'm just crazy. So thank you for the bonk. Thank you for the bonk, know you. Much appreciated. Once again, I'm just gonna let the cutscenes run for those who haven't seen them yet.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
There it is, Melina. Not like Mikola or whatever I said before. No means.
I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Still don't like that name.
They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
Oh.
I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Everybody wants to know that, man. So no maiden. Sorry,
Then
I
it's
have a maiden
settled.
now.
Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength.
Rhymes.
Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
My boy,
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent.
You have to learn how to use
Torrent has chosen you.
Otherwise you just die.
Treat him with respect.
I will happily treat Torrent with respect if he stops walking me off of cliffs when I get too close. Yeah. There's a lot of little things to learn about riding Torrent. Like, for me, the standard in games is if you have a double jump ability, if you jump off a cliff and you use your second jump right before you hit the ground.
Shall I turn? Let my hand share them with me. Your thoughts,
Okay,
your
I
ambitions,
can you silence?
the principles you would follow.
Thank you. Apparently I can only get one for now. That's fine. Yeah. There's a lot of things like, so when you double jump right before the ground, you'd think that you wouldn't take any damage or you'd take reduced fall damage. At least that's what makes sense for me. Awesome. I don't know. Dang it, I forgot to grab a golden seed. This is so sad. Yeah, like you think when you like double jump right before you hit the ground, you would either take no damage or reduce fall damage. Nope. Nope, you still take full fall damage even if your double jump was like an inch before the ground. Which makes sense, I guess. Kind of smells. Okay. So there's a sword here. Lord Sword, Great Sword, or whatever. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be better than my sword. It could be. I don't even have the stats to use it. I need 16 strength. Okay, that's a strength loadout, so we're not gonna use it anyways. I'm going for Dex and Intelligence weapons. That is it. That's all I'm gonna be using this playthrough pretty much. Which does mean I can... actually, wait. I don't know if that means I can get the Bloodhound's Fang. That'd be really cool if I could. But I don't know if... I'm pretty sure its primary stat is Strength. This what I'm going to be doing to base like what weapons are used for what stats. Okay. Use basically what stat you use most of. So if you need like 25 strength and dex, then it's a strength weapon. I did it again. Okay. Okay. This is just aha. Okay. So another thing, the main reason I lose any kind of battle is because I'm greedy. It's less impatience and more greed. Like, oh wait, I guess that does mean I can get the Uchigatana. That would be cool. But ADHD train of thought gone. Yeah, like I mainly lose it because I try to get more hits in than I should. Like for a weapon of this size, I could get 2 to 3 hits in every punishing phase of a boss fight. Which just means like whenever the boss has like a cooldown between attacks, that's a punishing phase. You have one too, so you just have to try and like hit the bosses. It's like, for example, if I hit 3 times, like there you go. So that's like a, or I guess the punishing phases are less noticeable for smaller weapons.
You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
Yeah, it's an idiot. He's really sweet, but you just stab him.
Where'd you go? Some clod turned me into a tree.
But
You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you.
this will happen a lot.
The name's Bok.
Where I do
I
this.
was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back.
I'll just talk after.
Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
Alright, so one thing I'll do this a lot, or I don't want to talk over NPCs because that's annoying to listen to, and also if you want to listen to an NPC and not me, then it's annoying to hear me. So whenever an NPC is talking and it's kind of important, I will just shut up. But I will also talk to NPCs in the middle of the conversation out of habit. So
Oh. What a when they threw me out of it, so this is all I hope.
you give the mushroom. You 10 mushrooms,
Or-
though, that's pretty big.
I could sneak then.
Okay, so
Right.
he's telling you.
I'm frightened. My
Okay, so it tells you about the cave on the shore. There's a cave that's like over here area, I believe, like somewhere along this area. Or it's where he came from. And so if you go and you kill everybody in the cave, then he can move back in and he can alter your clothing to make, or alter your armor and whatnot, to make it lighter, but by making it like, still keeping its stats. Pretty much this lowers the stats because it's weaker, but it's also lighter. So, you know, it's like if you have a really cool armor set, but you don't have the endurance to wield it because it's too heavy, you can give him the runes and the resources to alter it. So then it will be lighter, but weaker, but you'll still be able to wear the whole set. So it's just a really cool, like really simple, really cool mechanic. I'm gonna get absolutely demolished. No. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember him looking like this. Is this like a nighttime NPC? Yeah, because I don't remember him also having a health bar. So, I'm assuming it's because it's nighttime. This is a lot scarier than he normally is. Okay. Wow, that was great. And that does 30 poop for damage. should probably not be fighting this guy, to be honest. He seems evidently a lot stronger than me. Yep, okay. So, I've actually never encountered that guy before, to be honest. Like, normally it's just the ride on, like the raider, ride on, Ubiskaflugus, whatever his name is. Which he'll probably be here now, because I'm pretty sure time does pass. But yeah, okay. There he is. That's what he normally looks like. That's why I was so confused. Snipe him whenever he teams out. Come on. Okay, I am going to lose those 1,000. Okay, I didn't get that range. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I just get greedy. Try to get a bunch of hits in when I don't have time. Okay. I'm just gonna go over and I have torrent now. I did not need to face that guy in the first place. Once again, not the brightest player you've ever seen. I should probably go get the map first, huh? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Just in here. So I can actually see where I'm going. Oh yeah, and I can get the whetstone. I forgot about that. This is what I get for having played the game a number of, like, I've played through this part of the game at least a number of times already. So that kind of forget about semi-important parts of the game. Okay, whiffed. Okay, not whiffed. We did it. Yeet. Okay, there we go. Luckily for me, enemies can't hit you during animations. So if he attacks me while opening the door, still can't hit me. There you go, whetstone and storm stomp. Probably won't replace compelling thrust, because that's just really good for early game at least. Yeah. It's like the one thing that actually kind of bothers me about this game is just getting locked in by NPCs. Like, clearly there was 2 dogs and a guy, and I could not roll past any of them. If I stopped rolling, I would have been dead, because there's 3 of them all attacking at different times. It's like, I did that to myself. I'm fully aware that that was entirely my fault. And I will be abandoning those after 4 rounds. Because I have a farming spot I like for later game. Actually, we just... That's nice far enough. Okay. So... I guess, actually... I didn't even get the... I did not actually even get the freaking... the map. That thing I went in here to do, I didn't do. Toot your horn there. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go... I can't use my map, that would kill me. Stop smelling. Oh, why are you doing that? Because I was doing that to myself. That's why. Oh, I forgot there's a guy up here. Shut up. Okay. Lightning fields. Nope. Don't go there. If you hear that, don't approach. It's basically just random lightning, but if you have metal on you, which is, you know, literally everything you're wearing, they will just... So for now, I'm just gonna go get a better weapon that I'm more familiar with. AKA the Uji Katana, which I'm going the wrong way for it, but I also just want to... I'm like doing 4 things at once, which is never a good idea, by the way. Okay, so he's telling you about a secret down that way. So all activating these guys does is it adds them... You're not even that close to me. What do you want? Wait. Thank you. Okay. So, adds just a little guy to your map. You can move out of the way so you can see him. No, we still can't tell. Through here. There we go. So as a little map, and it gives you like a kind of an arrow where that little blue light is going. Basically showing you like, hey, there's a secret you haven't discovered here yet. You have acknowledged its existence, but that's all you've done. So that's what that does, which is pretty cool. So, and normally it's not like a secret; it's more just a cave with stuff in it. It's cool. These little wind funnel thingamabobs are really nice. Where are we gonna get up? Okay. Apparently not doing that. Normally we can get up there. If you're lazy, I am. Oh well. So he's just telling you about like a cave. That's normally like, oh, why would I go down there? It's like, well, let's put a little guy saying why you should go down there. Other thing, if you land near these wind tunnels, normally if you use these wind tunnels, you go up. Like, really up. But you can also, did not know this, I did an accident, you can land in them to go down. These little sludge things on the ground will snipe you really bad. I'm just gonna be honest with that one. This should be the Murkwater Cut. So now I'm this little river area. Honestly, I've never actually got that Murkwater Coast Side of Grace before. I've never actually got that one before. There's gonna be some idiots in this one. I'm just gonna do the usual. I already forgot about that. Oh wow. I should probably just go get the Uchigatana first, to be honest. Because that'll help my combat power quite a bit. Because you can level that one to hell. And I am currently drinking chocolate milk directly from a half gallon because I don't have an obsession. Not a. So we'll do. Wolf noises, yay. Actually, it would be really funny to just try to go fight the bloody finger? Just toes. Yeah. But when it kicks me off my horse, that means he's gonna be spawning. There he is, okay. Come on. Should be like right here. Oh! That's okay, that's small but neat detail. Wherever he spawns is direction. Pretty cool. I don't feel like anything. Spamming magic, screw you. Bruh. Okay, well.
If it isn't Narius, the bloody finger, the end is mine.
Hit him.
You.
Sick him. Or he'll just hit you with blood. Yeah, so you don't want that meter to fill. That will basically instantly kill you. Especially at this. Way too early game to be fighting him. Let me play the game multiple times over. Alright, there we go. No. That's what happens when you let me play the game multiple times over. I go straight for things. I go straight for things that are like way above my level, like this werebear. I will not be trying to fight the werebear, but I will be passing by. I don't know, I said it's so weird. Sweet. Okay, there we go. There's some space up here now. So the area I actually want to go is right here. Here's where I want to go. So that's why I'm saying I'm like way in the wrong direction. I can just go to the gate front. Just gonna go straight there. Because if I can get the Uji Katana, it has Unsheath, which is my favorite active ability on the weapon. It's up here. Okay. So what that guy does is he jumps straight down, pretty much. So if you just sprint the whole way, you know it's good. There's an NPC. Here we go, Golden Seed. Editors my thing above. So from here, so let's get the Storm Wolves will summon a tornado on you if you don't run away or kill them real fast. I privy to do the get this and I'll talk to the lady in the hut. Hi there, friend. I forgot you could just straight up like climb hills. Stop it. Stop it, all of you. I don't know why they're all landing up there. It's working really well for me. Okay.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken.
That means so much worse than you think if
Taken
you haven't
and
played the game before.
stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it.
Yeah, so, remember that first boss that I immediately roll off the cliff to? That's a chrysalid. That's what happens when you get grafted. Because you know, like a skin graft is where you take, like in medical fields, you can take the skin from one place to repair the skin for another spot. They're doing that with whole people. It's delicious.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
Like, how scary of an idea is that? Where, like, basically peer pressure is to become a unity with a giant mass of flesh. Like, that's what everybody wants you to do. That's not a fan.
Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Jellyfish.
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little one.
There you go, there's your first summon. Talk to her 3 times. Kind of. Yeah, kind of not a no bueno idea right there. Hey, let's go let's flesh pile. Hurrah. Let's go homies, let's go get our flesh crafted, yeah. Emphasis on the, like, and your head's taken thing is because I believe, like, each consciousness that gets crafted is still fully aware. It makes it so much worse. Almost missed that entirely. Probably wouldn't have died from that fall. I also don't have rainbow stones to test that fact, so. Because I realize, sometimes I just forget to go activate crafting. mainly because I forget how to do so. Ooh, that was unexpected. Why am I... Hello? I'm lagging really bad. I do not know why that's happening. I have the chonkiest PC that I've ever seen. Why am I lagging? Okay, so I want to go here. Cave down here. Get rid of this area. This one little cave holds one of the strongest early-ish game weapons. Well, yeah, early game weapons, because literally you haven't even beat Godman, Behead. Actually, you don't even have to be Market for this. Like, this is really early game. But it's, like, you can totally level this to end, like, to end game if you so desire. Probably won't, because I'm doing that on a different build. But, like, just for, at least for like, a weapon for now, this is a wonderful start. I'll activate the summoning pool. Never actually used that because I'm offline. This dungeon is a lot easier. This takes a lot longer because I'm literally like level. I have to actually break those guys, basically souls. So, kill them. Get the Uchi Katana if you go under here. And go here. There's some nerds. Never mind, there's not nerds. Okay. Absolute speedrun. Okay, there you go. There's how to get like one of the most powerful weapons in the game. Let's just walk through there. Absolute cheese. Because it's fun to do that, I guess. So if you hold shift and right click, I forgot to kill it, please. Distracted. Yeah, so if you hold shift to activate like your power ability or whatever, and then you hold right click, while it's in your right hand at least, then you sheath your weapon, and if you left click while doing this, that. Strength builds and using colossal weapons and stuff is that these guys, you can actually like knock their bones out of place by just hitting them. Just use a side slash, which is like basically a standard for colossal weapons. You literally knock them to pieces. Like a mix between like some midpoint between professional attackers. Which, aka, I take risks. I take risks to get ahead in areas and whatnot, but they're not risks any sane person should or would take, unless they were speedrunning. But I'm not speedrunning, so it's like I'm like a crossover between really good and really stupid. Not necessarily bad, but sometimes I don't have the skill to make the risks that I'm taking. So I should probably come back and kill that guy now that I have Uchigatana and can level up one more time. And I have magic that I need to remember to use. Or like some games, I'm absolutely. Actually, I guess for now I'll just boost my attacks again. So I don't even need to do that really, because I already have the. I already have. It's 11 and 15. Like that's such a small stat requirement for one of the best weapons in the game. I guess I should probably just focus on leveling intelligence to get my magic up. But oh well. Too late now. I'll do it after I kill this game. But like most games are really low magic builds because MP regenerates. As soon as MP does not in fact regenerate, for some reason I'm not a fan anymore because I am really bad at like basically rationing my nav. Yeah, I kind of feel bad. That was just oh jeez. Oh, and also he's an idiot because he dodges when you attack. He doesn't. I just got a. Okay, well, there's the Crimson Dagger I wanted. Okay. That's. Critical hits restore HP. It's not a ton of HP, but I mean, early game, that's huge. Critical hits are like anything where like you stagger enemy and then attack them, and you do like I stab them. Only ones we've seen so far, where like I stab them through the back. That's a critical hit. So every time I do one of those, I will regain HP, or like any version of that. So I like getting that one pretty early game, especially since you also get the Uchigatana in here. So like big. So I'll do. I know of a better staff. That's a little annoying to get because you do have to beat a boss to get it. But also, I mean, like, we'll just say I meant to do that. I guess for now. I guess I'll go to the shack, since that's kind of closest to everything. Big back crunchies. Okay, yay, poop. Okay, so, cheese. That's a... If you ever say, okay, so, it's okay, so, cheese. Yeah. I don't think there are any... funnel thingamabobs over here, so I'm just gonna have to scale my way down. Not bad. Right over here to get some free runes. Okay. Honestly, like having, just having the, I should probably just get off this one. That's annoying. Just having the magic glint blade. That's huge for early game, as you can see. As you can see. Wow, that was a lot. All right. As you have seen and as you can see, that's what that was. Is this the bridge with a guy on it? This looks like the bridge with a guy on it, so I guess we'll go. Honestly, can't. Oh, there he is.
Is anybody there?
Yeah.
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Haight, servant to the... you've come to lend me your aid, have you?
His voice
well, that's very kind, but, no. No, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool! And plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood. What are you waiting for? My fort lies to the south. Oh, I see. Fret not. The great Kenneth Height is known for his celebrations will be lavish indeed. Yes. Now, I would take great care to avoid Godric's tarnished hunts. That depraved lot are obsessed with sacrifice. Honestly, Godric's nothing more than a jumped-up country bumpkin. Lord? Oh, don't make me laugh. First, he hid himself amongst the womenfolk to flee the capital, then hid from Redan in that castle. Then he insulted Melania, lost to her in battle, only to lick her boots, rather than die like a man. Has he no shame, the big girl's blouse? And to think, he's the blood of Godfrey, last of the golden lineage, though you almost wouldn't know it to look at him. Yeah, I almost feel sorry for the chap the more I think of it.
Okay. I just love hearing that guy insult Godfrey. It's really funny to me. Because he's just some dude, and Godfrey has the power of, like, dragons and, you know, a speck of the power of a god kind of thing. Because he's a demigod. And he's just standing over here like, "Ah, he's not a lord. He's but a country bumpkin." And it's like, you would knock your face off 2 yards Saturday, man. I don't know. 2 yards. I don't know why I was thinking. I said 2 yards, but I was thinking like football field size things. But yeah, that doesn't matter. It's just a thing you say for funsies. It's not. Thankful for this guy just yet. There we go. Flask of zinc, whatever. Second tier, increase how much I get healed by the thing, my bobs. One tier, flask of wondrous physic. There it is. And I already got. I've never actually got that, like the double knot, whatever. Replenished. Yep. Thank you. Okay, whoops. I just clicked on shiny thing.
Spoken echoes linger. Words of if you wish.
Sure, share me the spoken whispers of course.
Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
Thank you.
Shall I turn your... Let my hand... Share them with me.
Yeah, okay. Already 1,000. That's kind of sad.
Shall I turn... Let my... Share them with me.
Yeah, I'm level 12. Okay, I thought so. Alright. Mixed wondrous physic. Okay, so we half total HP, which is huge. Only boost strength. That's cool. I figured that's what it was going to be. Because that just makes sense. But that's cool. We very nice. Actually, no, that's correct. Because what I'm going to do is, for battles, I will use my physic first. Because it, it gives me stat boost, but it also heals. So, I'll use that one first. Honestly, it's not even worth killing this guy. Like, it takes more time than it's worth. To be honest. I'm literally just gonna go do it just to see if I can. Okay, I don't. Okay. He's a big one. Alright. There we go. I can use my So it gives me 1,000, so that's good enough for a level up, but there's much weaker enemies you can kill a lot faster, especially with, like, the Uchi Katana. Strength weapons are the best for those little idiots, but we'll go get those later. So, I guess another thing I should probably do is increase mind as well. So, you know, I can actually cast spells. So, this is going to be a very weird build because I've never really, once again, never done a magic swordsman build. So I'm going to... Oh, okay, I'm just blind. I saw him disappear, and, because I just glanced at him. You know, okay, so... Jeez. I'm going to keep doing that because it's a habit. It's probably not doing that a bunch, but oh well. To get the staff I was talking about, I need to go down here. So I'm just gonna kind of start heading that direction. I could also go fight Patches. I very much like killing Patches. No, oh, you can, no, don't kill him. He's a shop with good stuff, and I will never get over what he did in Dark Souls 3. So. This guy goes actually. You can summon these little guys from those like mini sacred tree looking things, and they'll take you to a cool area, but there's almost always idiots in the way. Okay, you have decided to come say hi. That's the one. Blood loss, yay. Major perk. Also, that he does not have like any blood loss resistance. That was kind of nuts. Okay, that's gonna take some getting used to. I'm not used to having a bunch of stuff. Something funny, at least to me. If you piss off Patches, like if you try to steal from Patches a second time, he teleports you like right in front of this bear. That's a tip for you. You don't need to fight that bear. I will later. It's not happening. And those bat people are just really annoying. Did on accident. Oh well. Yay, doggos. Okay. I honestly cannot remember what's in the cave this guy leads you to. That's kind of why I'm following him. Because I genuinely cannot remember like what he gives you. That was very much just a person making that noise. Oh, it just leads you to the ruins with a giant bear. Okay. I already know where to go in this area, so. This first. Runage. There we go. Something that in this game is that there is stealth. You can, in fact, be stealthy. There we go. I don't have any axes, won't be using any axes unless there's a dex. Actually, I think there are some dexterity axes. But once again, don't need to fight large animals because large bears mainly. So, you know, they're creeping. I know, like, focusing on your numbers is not good, but it is still absurd to me that I'm at 32 followers. I was at 9, I think, on my first stream, like 2 weeks ago or whatever, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and just everybody just showed up, and that's absolutely awesome. Like, I am in awe. Wait, actually, just thinking about it, entirely unrelated. That's 45. Okay. Okay, it doesn't have any intelligence scaling. I was thinking like maybe because intelligence is what I was going to use magic and whatnot. Like, probably has some effect. Because like that, like my blood buildup seems a lot higher than 45. Lost buildup. Hello. My hands. Okay. There are a lot of doggos in here. Main goal is just to go south. To blow up and act like I don't know nobody. The video was terrifying, but it went everywhere. If you don't know what my main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. It's just weird. It's like a video of a guy sitting in his car. He has like full color face tats all over his face. And he sharpened his teeth. Like he got his teeth sharpened to be like literally just dagger teeth. Shark. And thinks he's just the coolest human being ever to be alive. It's probably part of his goal. Okay, there you go. Don't want to talk to this lady because I know what happened later. Definitely, if you haven't done a playthrough, go ahead and talk to her. It's still like it's a side mission. It's a good side mission. I just don't want to do it right now. Well, I don't know if I would say it's a good side mission, but that's one you should do. So much flesh. Shiny ball. Mighty shot. Okay, so I want to go down here first with the map, so we can actually see where everything is. I want to go to the demigods. Demigods? Demi-humans? There we go. Go to the demi-human area. Demi-human fortress master, whatever, yada yada nonsense, hoopla, whatever their title is. They have a good staff. Or at least a better staff. Really, any staff is a better staff. There's the map. There we go. Okay. For those who are unfamiliar, I forgot about you. Hold on. Really? It's just a golem archer. I'm just gonna kill him, I guess. It seems terrifying because that's a terrifying prospect, seeing a giant in the distance shooting arrows the size of a house at you. But will recommend though, use your environment because he will shoot even if he can't see you. Like, he's gonna shoot right here. Yep, and it hits them. And it can hit pretty much anything. So like if you want to approach this guy, you don't want to just immediately die. And then, since the bone is in his left hand, to his right foot. Wow. It does have other attacks though, so just be careful. whichever way he falls is different. So just be careful because sometimes you can run totally the wrong side. This is a fun area, it has some cool stuff in it, but it's also a total pain, so I will not be going here yet. Just wanted to get this. Also, I can level up now, so probably also level up my vigor. Like main stats, at least for this build I want to level up, are vigor, mind, dex, and intelligence. Those are the 4 I really want. Endurance will come secondary because the armor I'll be wearing. Sorry, armor I will be wearing won't be very heavy. There we go. So area I want to go is here. It's like, yeah, it's literally right here. These ruins. So if I can just go up here. Am I? That was not intentional. I need to remember to cancel my magic attacks before I let them use FP. So if I follow this, yes, I need to follow this road all the way up. I'll also run to the cliffside. This will probably be a longer stream, to be honest, because this is, I mean, like I've already been streaming for an hour and a half, and it feels like no time has passed, and I feel like I've got nothing done, which is not true, but okay. Give me the golden seed. Give me the, please. Give me. Should have way more on that than I should have. That'll probably be a little bit of a longer stream, just because I could play this game forever, to be honest. It's my favorite game. Same thing for Dark Souls 2. I played that one for a long freaking time. I mean, I already have like 80-something hours in the game. And I have gotten nowhere on like be my main build. So I will keep going. There we go. This is the like central site of grace you'll be using in this area. I mean, there's a storm thing over there. Whatever that, storm thing, that thing, yeah. While I'm remembering it. The resolution? Why is the resolution like that, actually? Oh. Alana did the thing. You just, close that, I guess. Okay, yeah, it just defaulted back. That's fine. Oh, hello. Forgot you were here. Okay, yeah, this is a central area in this section of the map, at least. And you just go right here. That didn't work. Get yeet up the cliff. Over here. In here yet. It's cool to know that it's here. Yep. Okay. Oddities. No. Here. I'm a pro gamer. Okay. I don't need to fight that guy. I probably shouldn't actually. There's a lot of them. Really just wanted this. I'm crazy bonkers. So I can get those guys off my tail and I have a golden seed. Forgot about that. Moon. There you go. Okay, flasks, charge. I have not once used a free runes glitch. I forgot about this area, honestly. Like one of those where you just fall off the map and swing, and you'll get all the runes in the area. Yeah, that's a lot more cliffs than I thought it was going to be. Just to be honest, because I forgot I jumped up using torrent. Yeah, I've never used one of the the rune dupes or anything like that. I've just painstakingly farmed using the militiamen over by the clergy beastman. Just, yeah, I haven't even beat the boss of that area yet. I've tried like numbers of times on my strength build using the crafted greatsword or just the normal greatsword or whatever. And not succeeded yet, so these are my actually like one of my most hated enemies are these little feral dog things. I hate them with my entire being. Just fighting them sucks. I know, like, oh, use a shield, but there's almost always like 8 of them, like 4 of them minimum. And if they hit you on any side that isn't protected, it break your ass. That was the thing that happened. Okay. I mean, no. And you definitely know you're dead, but that was weird. I've seen a couple of enemies' eyes turn red, and to be honest, I don't know what the cause is, and I've not looked it up. Like, I haven't found any, like, consistent reason. Like, any time I'll ever like killing these dogs. There's not even one of them. I guess I should probably use like the crouch attack, or if you're crouching, then your attack is faster. This actually doesn't really apply on this one. It is it's huge, like doing that where you crouch first and then attack as your initial attack. That is huge for colossal weapons because it's a gem, your fastest possible attack, and it does it every time as long as you're crouching. It's totally absurd. I don't think you're supposed to just scale them out like this, but okay. Yep, that's what I'm talking about, fall damage. Even though I technically landed on that little lip, that still took the full, like, 1,000, or not 1,000. I would have died if it was that much. Actually, no, come on, Torrent. I don't know. I took the full brunt of fall damage there. Even though I technically landed on that little lip for a second. Okay. I'm pretty sure I know where this one takes you. Pretty sure it is just... Never mind. I don't think I do. Oh wait, no, I do. It's just down the cliffside. I also hear a nerd. He's probably up there. So there's just an area, that little cliff right there. That's where he takes you. Remember this one. Sure. Here we go. All right. Both okay. Honestly, once again, I don't know what's in here. But I'm 90% sure the floor falls out in front of that chest. At least I'm gonna figure it out. I won't just immediately die. Yeah, see that cracked floor? Yeah, that just crumbles. Why do I not? Okay. Full of rats. Another one of my least favorite enemies. I apologize, this is just as dark for me as it is for you, if not worse. There is a lip there you can land on, but I whipped it. I can't, I can see. There you go. That's blocked off, perfect, okay. ran out of magic, so I will not be doing that boss just yet. I apologize if it's very loud, or if I'm very loud. The game is just naturally very loud, so I probably should just turn it down, and then just mess with mixing. Drop that in a couple. There you go, so I can hear a little better, so I'm not yelling over the game volume trying to talk to you guys. Because, that's, yeah. Streamer tip, don't yell. Or at least not all the time. Just really don't want to blow out everybody's eardrums. So, that's why I was really happy. Also really, that was entirely unrelated point I was about to move to. But, the reason I was, like, willingly running right into it is because, I had just leveled up, so I only had 8 runes on it. Go. Yeah, these guys are worth 58 runes. That's utter garbage. That's why it's like, if you need runes because you want to like get stronger, or you want to level up your equipment, which both are equally important. Because having this sword is good for now, but I mean like, that was a basic area boss, and he wiped the floor with me. So, and this is a really good basic area sword. Like having some levels in your equipment is really important for me. But if you want to grind runes, pay attention to like how, like just think about how difficult it is to fight the boss, or like fight the enemy you're trying to farm with, compared to how many runes they give you. Because a lot of the time it's just not worth it. One of the reasons I like this boss so much is because he can and will just totally kill everybody. Also, you can totally outrange like all of his attacks. That's right. Yeah, so he will just totally kill everybody else in his radius, which means you don't really have to deal with the little guys as long as you keep moving. But probably should not hit jump instead of dodge, which is a very impressive pair of buttons to mistake, because one's space and one's F, but you know. Okay, where... This is a very confusing spot for that Steak America for some reason. That... I lost health. Okay, yep, nope, don't want to fight that guy right now. If I can run in here and just get a whole bunch of magic doodahs going on him. Breaks up everybody. Shooting. Yep. Shotgunny. Ow. Shooty probably. Yep. Just get out of here real quick. He will just, like, straight up break out of his arena. Just totally fine too. Ow. Hey, there it goes. Out of your arena. That, sir, that was not how that was supposed to work. First, that's more than enough to kill him. Yep, there he goes. Okay. Yay, Demi. Green Staff and a Crystal Burst. One of the worst possible spells you can use unless it's insanely high level. Which, I will not be doing that, so. Sweet, there we go. And I already have the stats to use it. Okay, so they're all freaking out. Just to compare. 30 times. Okay. So, yeah, it goes. So, the one I had, compare these backwards. So, it goes from 25 and 3 to 31 and 6. These, for some reason, it has a strength attribute scaling, which is really funny to me, instead of like a dex or something, but because it's just heavy. It's probably like the entire reason. But all around, a much better staff. And a wonderful weapon to start off with. So you see, now that you've killed their queen, they're all freaked out. Means it's not really worth it. Like 44 runes. I'll just let them be. Okay. Let's see, so now that I've got this thing from here, I guess I want to go to Caelid, at least get that area discovered, get a couple of sites of grace. I have a lot of notifications. Hello. Oh, hey, person who did a notification for somebody who did. I got a commission from a long time ago. Just started posting again on Tumblr. Nice. Okay, so I want to do two things really, but one of the things is where I basically just where I came from. I'll have to come back there later, but actually, wait, no. There he is. I was right.
I'm stuck. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Oh, my stars.
Best
I'm
character
so happy to see you.
the whole game.
I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
I would love to help you out
My
with this.
thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
I love him. Okay. I don't really think I have. I do have a cleaver. We'll use the cleaver. It's not the greatest, but
Ouch!
just have to keep hitting. There it goes. Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't really matter, like what you use to Uchikatana. Like, that doesn't feel right. It doesn't really matter what you use because anything will work, but the bigger the weapon, the faster it goes out.
Well played, good sir. Well played. Oh, that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me.
He's great.
Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Yay, flesh.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
I like fighting in this game, of course. It's like the main mode of playing this game. But the freaking Crucible Knight, I know he's like
I'm heading
reputable
eastward
for being a pain, but oh
to
my god.
Redmane Castle, on the southern edge of the sky. I've heard there's to be a...
Okay, cool. That's all he says. So, 3 times is the only amount of times that any NPC will have dialogue, pretty much new dialogue at least, pretty much. So, oh yeah, I get to murder this nerd again. Okay, so we get this out of grace. Remember, like, something that Elden Ring does, or like just id Software and whatnot do really well, is making enemies look utterly horrific the first time you meet them. Like this guy, he has a giant metal, basically like pot on his head. He's beating his own head into the mallet he's holding. The sound design is wonderful, but also horrendous in the same fashion. Like the goopy crushing sounds he makes when he slams his head in the ground is horrible, but I love it. Right, he can and totally will still attack you blindly. Like, And also he's leaving goo all over the place. It's just horrendous. I'm very, very curious to see if they like actually modeled like a head underneath that helmet. Like I'd totally believe it either way, like if they did or didn't. Okay, he just took both of those with his hat. Okay, past that. There we go, blood loss. That's like one of my favorite status effects in this game is blood loss. I mean, I got him down to half health and he died because of blood loss. It's absolutely absurd. Oh, I hit my DPI button. Okay, there we go. And you can jump down there. Currently, yeah, that just takes you back to the catacombs. I've already been down there. So, yeah, I thought so. Oh yeah, you get to talk to this guy. Favorite merchant. This guy right here. This guy and like the one in Caelid.
Oh, dear. Yeah, mate. Hey, terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer?
You talk to him and he's just like all apologetic that he's playing music, and it's like, no, don't do that. Cookbook.
I must apologise. I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
He's so sweet. I love him. Also a turtle. Hello. I would like to believe that they are friends. When I'm ready to go do something, so I just used the rest emote and just sat there and play. 10 out of 10 experience. I highly recommend. There you go. Efficiency, yay. Okay. Like one build idea that I really want to try was like, it's called like a Grave Keeper. Like a grave, there's either like a grave keeper or grave reaper or something. It was just like, you know, it was just a fun build somebody made up. But it was like you wielded like a scythe, but casted like black magic and whatnot.
There's no mistake, is there? Ah, a tarnished, are you? I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. The village here has been touched by death, and worse yet, it is home to a mariner.
Easiest
If
possible
you
game.
value your life, then go no further.
Thank you. Okay, I'm not even gonna talk to him 3 times. It's pointless. He just shows up in the ring circle area thing, anyways. So honestly, I forgot that you only got access to that after you beat Margit, and so my Dex playthrough that I just started a little bit ago. There's a mariner. I was like, why can't I go to the Golden Order or the circle thing? It's because I hadn't beat Margit yet. I'm cuckoo crazy. Right. Okay. Yay, more obscure references. Yay. Alright. So this is the mariner. Boss fight is just, gonna be honest, total cheese. I'm gonna die now that I've said that, but that's fine. Yeah, okay. That's me. Why are you all the way over here? I've never seen the mariner go this far away. Yeah, this is a normal area. I don't know why she went so far to the corner. Really never had her go that far into a corner. Mistakes in that basket. I probably should not be running off of literally just chalk and look. Oh, that's. I'm actually unfamiliar with this area. Use a stone sword key, please. Stone sword key is lost with use. I'm assuming this has some good stuff in it if you need it. I don't like the fact that this room seems oddly familiar. Why is this just full of turtles? You get the green turtle talisman, that makes sense. Raises stamina, that's huge, actually. Please, there you go. Oh, apparently you get some immunity boosts. You use the shield. Interesting. Okay. Never actually been in that little room. I don't think that's funny. I know I need to go find that for my dex build. Once I get more slots. Hey, we go fight. Guess we'll go fight the finger eater. This is just great, by the way. Love that there's just straight up a cannibal priest lady. Okay, because she spawns in the door of the church, but if you run right past her, you can go rest first. Tarnished eater, not finger eater. Okay, well, fighting her with no magic, that's... Oh, okay, never mind, I'm dead. Wow, that was... I know that's like the stronger attack when she does that, but still, holy crap. I was not expecting to just die. Huh. Interesting. There we go. We have topped up a chocolate. It will always do that? I don't know why. Come on. Come on, lady. There we go. A good way to find out, like, when exactly... like invaders are gonna spawn. Okay, that was is to literally just is to like look at the icon for torrent because you can't ride your horse when there's an invader. So, torrent will simply not be able to spawn if an invader is coming. Of course, it's only applies to NPC invaders, but still. I'm gonna do a big BM right here. I'm just going to finish her off. We're done. That could have been bad. Yeah. A scorpion charm. And also a lot of or a fair bit of fruit. I just can't remember what scorpion charm is. Oh yeah, that's that. Okay, that's the holy attack one. So that, like, the scorpion charm is fantastic if you're like a faith build, fire wielding madman.
I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you, if you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions.
I forgot you could get it here too.
Guided by grace.
Yay.
Very well. Let my hand.
I love getting Twitter notifications about misogynistic posts. Love to see it. It's like I need to turn my freaking notifications off my private Twitter. it's I mean, like, I want to, but also it's really funny half the time, but it's also just really annoying the other half of the time. Okay. I guess I'll do... Let's do one of each, except for mine. I don't have enough for that one, but that's fine. We'll be able to learn some cool spells from Roger. The meter pose. And then your armor at some point, but not for now. Okay. I don't have any bell bearings. These folks do actually have, like, the actual rapier, but once again, I'm just doing dex weapons and intelligence weapons. I'm doing a magic swordsman build.
Ah, I'm glad you took my warning to heart. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number.
It's, honestly, what's funny is that, you know, his warning was to avoid that village entirely. Don't even go near it. There's a mariner there. Like, all of those are those who live among death, which are the skeletons that she can revive. Well, I immediately went there and killed the mariner, so...
Well, well. Another fool who won't listen to reason, eh? But with a prowess for weeding Deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to haunt more of those who live in death and weed their Deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own, and the beast himself wishes... What say you? Very well. I've marked the location. It will lead you to Garank.
There you go. Okay.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. I'm... well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's household. By the way, she's my servant. Take your eyes off her if you find her.
Let's go with these. I haven't talked to Roger yet, so he's not here. Haven't talked to her yet. Who's this guy, though?
You're new, no matter. Lay out your
arms. Give me your limbs. There we go. That's already +3 on the Uji Katana. That's huge. 128 and 23. Yeah, so there we go. Okay, let's go get a lovely, totally sanitary hug.
Greetings, great. I am great champ. Perhaps you doing so. And you, do you think where I come from? Ah.
There you go. Do this, and then I'll just use Baldekin's Blessing just to get it out of the way.
You are very warm.
Thank you.
Whatever it is, come back to me. I will take you.
I remember people who were like, who thought this was the cutest thing, and it would show up every time they played Elden Ring. They were at least once every session they'd come and they would stop and get a hug, and then they realized about the whole Baldachin's Blessing thing. Which, for those who don't know, once you interact with this lady, you gain Baldachin's Blessing. It's consumable. You get 1. Uses FP to temporarily boost poise. If you notice, top right really, top left, underneath my stamina bar, I have the Assassin's Dagger. That's something I already have equipped. That's this guy right here. But then there's also a little red square that has a down arrow next to it. Well, that's what she gives you. It's, oh hey, my stream just crashed. That's cool. Or at least, like, my view of it. That was weird, my Twitch dashboard just crashed. Yeah, so she gives you this little down square. Just like, oh, that's totally fine, it's whatever, it's probably not anything too bad. Well, basically what it does is, yes, he keeps acknowledging, I forgot to do that, dang it. Is it reduces your poise, at least to what I'm aware. So, using Baldachin's Blessing gives it back. So, after a second, maybe. Might need a rest, hold on. There you go. Now they're both gone. And I can no longer use Baldachin's Blessing. So, yeah, that's just a fun little thing. But, kind of just, like, basically, infects you with the lovely thing.
This is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here.
It is safe here. You may let down your guard, or hear me out, or I don't. Okay, there we go. Here's that. So, I guess from here. Oh yeah, I was gonna go to the Beast Clergyman. He said he marked a secret path on my map, but I've forgotten where that is, like, every time so far. It might just be because I haven't even gotten that far east yet, because the Beast Clergyman is, like, the farthest east, at least for the southern half of the map. But, so, going to the Beast Clergyman is, or at least it has, one of the best early game rune farms. It's a pain, it's not the fastest, but each enemy gives 1,000 runes, and they don't have that much health. The only danger is that they can kill you really fast. And they can cause blood loss, so... yeah. They're small, kinda hard to see sometimes. So, there's these lovely birds. Oh, that's sarcastic. This is the worst area so far. I've yet to go to the Consecrated Snowfields. I've heard that that is the absolute worst. Like, nothing compares to how painful it is. But I've yet to go there yet, so. One of the reasons I say that is because these guys. They have a lunge ability. In which they will just tackle you. And deal a certain amount of damage. And they don't give that much. They don't give that many runes, to be honest. Especially when they spawn in packs like this. What the frick? Like, you know how terrifying this was the first time I ran through here? There goes one of them. Yeah, they'll just do that. But there's also these dogs, which are just massive versions of the, like, normal dogs. I don't actually know if I can sneak up on this guy. No. is where you get the great sword. Yes, we're doing a loop. Jesus Christ, man. Everything in this area just really sucks. Oh, hey. Okay, so like, look at that. He pulled me along with him, so I couldn't dodge. Like that's just nonsense. Like, the guy dodged to the right and he just pulled me with him. So the only way to, like, at least to my knowledge, to actually dodge those guys is to literally just go, like, directly away from them, which is so goes against, like, any rational thinking that I've come to learn from playing this game. Okay, so let's see. Chest is open. I can get it. It is open. Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. That just works. So that's that's how you get the greatsword, which is one of the best colossal weapons in the game. And that's, yeah, I would just leave. I would not fight those guys yet. I will not fight those guys yet. In fact, I don't know why I'm doing this like a tutorial. I'm just doing a playthrough. Just showing some cool stuff that I know. So that's, yeah, nowhere here. I don't think so. This is just leveled up. So this is one of the strongest, 30, okay, so it's 31. It's, I mean, still. I believe. Yeah, it has an uppercut attack. Which is one of the ones where, like, you have to activate it. So you hold shift, press right click, and then if you don't press anything else, then you just stomp. You don't use any, I mean, of course I'm not using anything because I don't have the actual ability to use it properly, because I don't have 31 strength. But then if you hold left click while you, after you've stomped, you go shift right click and left click, and you do that. Right, and you do have to be holding shift for both. So like you hold shift right click, then keep holding shift and hit left click, and you do that. So I mean, it's an absolutely amazing starting weapon for, not starting weapon. It's not even a starter weapon. If you just have 31 strength off the bat, then early by the time you get that weapon, without having gone out and gotten the stat intentionally, you're cracked. You're a lot more cracked than I am. But oh hey, my bit rate is down. That's good. That's sarcastic. Here's a flame chariot. They're just basically human heads on wheels. And this is where we go. Yep, there it goes. That's the more horrifying side. Charge at me. Thank you. Okay. Come on, you charge at me? I want to be able to dodge it. There it goes. Charging at an angle is the best way to get around that. And you can just link one again. There we go. And you can get I believe you can get a shield from that, or you can get something. You get some drop from these guys, but I don't think there's, yeah, okay, so, ooh, yeah, that means you lit the ground on fire. That's good. In here is a pair of dual bosses, and they're like two of the guys that are on that the bridge. You know, the giant golden like freaking bucket on his head. But there's two of them. One of them has a flail. One of them has that same mallet-looking thing. And they are absurdly difficult early game, so I would not recommend fighting them immediately. I'm gonna do, yeah. So where I want to go is up in this area. So I'm gonna go up here and get the map. The second half of Caelid, that tower. For some reason, it's not for some reason, I'm entirely too stubborn. I've almost always gone directly to that tower, the Tower of Caelid. They drop a fair amount of runes, and I think it's like 1,000 per enemy, but like, there's no way you're fighting the boss at any kind of early point in the game. Like, you can, like, honestly, the boss in there is more difficult than the boss, or just the whole experience of going to the top and back down to the bottom of that tower is more difficult than fighting Godfrey. I can't even remember, I don't care. Godfrey. Like, honestly, it's just, I don't know why it's so difficult, just compared to everything else, but it is. Like, you have to scale the outside of the tower and fight all the enemies on the edges just to get to the top. So if you know how to cheese, if you know how to dodge and cheese and whatnot, and like knock people off the edge, that's fine. That's how I recommend doing it. But it doesn't always work, and hitboxes will screw you. Just like dozens of times over and over again. Hitboxes will absolutely destroy you on that tower at least once, and it is mildly soul crushing. Yeah, so isolated merchant, he's my other favorite merchant. There is a beetle down here though. Okay, well that didn't quite work out as planned. Absurd amount. Okay, I hit the rock, that makes sense. I mean, like, just the beetle over here is insane. Like, what the heck? Okay. Honest, I did not know you could go down here, sir. If you're considered an enemy, you don't ever run out of stamina, which is nice. But there you go. So, well, these dogs, they're defending the rams, but the rams, well, like defending the sheep and the rams will stance break you if you don't have enough strength or whatever, and then the dog will come in and just eat you whole. So be careful in this area, because these guys right here will absolutely wreck you, just because the dogs will come in and take seconds. So honestly, I know it's like, oh, you know, it's so easy to get here. I don't recommend being here early game at all. Here's the Tower of Pain. I'll come back and do that later. I really just want to get the map and then go to Grank. If I can go talk to Grank, and I can get access to the rune farm area that I don't really do. So many enemies, so many really big enemies. You can just run straight past. There's a castle up there. If you go to the right instead of the left, like this right here. If you take this fork and go to the right, there's a castle up there. You can just walk right past. Well, you can just ride torrent right past all the dragons. And there's a castle in there, which has a bunch of bats, which suck really bad. They're not even bats. They're like harpies, but they're like bat-winged harpies. I'll come back a bit later. Once again, my goal is up there. That castle. I think... yeah, so going up leads you to the Erd Tree, or I think either direction really leads you to the Erd Tree. I'm just gonna go up, because I go to that bridge. Actually, yeah, I think down leads you to the Erd Tree. Yeah, because there's a cave down there behind the Erd Tree. Right. I'm thinking of the other area I just came from, basically. Yeah. Putra's avatar. These guys are a pain. But also, last time I fought one, at least he just sniped me. Running past that guy will get you killed, because like that would have sniped me. That does a lot of damage. Once again, don't be afraid of big enemies if you have torment. You can just run right past them. Let's see. So he's gonna scream. You can literally just run right. There you go. Yay! Dirty Dragon. This one is kind of a pain to get up through. Warning, I am partially blind. So I will probably be looking right past a bunch of these nerds. Because there's this one. There you go. Here's the guys I normally farm. So, 1,094. That is, like, that's how easy that was. And there's, like, 12 of them sitting around here. Over by that little red thing, there's, like, 3 of them clumped together. But, like, on the right side, they're all really spaced out, so you can totally stealth and just critical hit all of them. So there's, like, one right there. They have a very slow but very small patrolling pattern. So do just be careful. Yeah, just kind of walk right up to him. Never mind. Apparently, my armor's dry. Here you go.